White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.
All of us at George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmicks with a brand new vehicle, GMC Sierra or any number of our little SUVs. Come out to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. Take advantage of brand new rebates, brand new inventory. It's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle. Do it now. Come see us or call us at 870-523-2792. We're George Kell Motors in Newport. GMC, we are professional grade.
Maintaining a perfect lawn is not for the weak. Your reputation, nay, your family name is on the line. So here's to those who put in the early mornings, to those who prepare in the off-season, and those who consider it a downright sport. We salute you. So trim with precision, stripe with abandon, because it's your day. It's Mow Day.
We welcome you to Cable 15 TV on Facebook and on YouTube at Cable 15 TV. It's the Newport Greyhounds in the finals of the regional basketball tournament, the 3A2 regional being held at Manila. And once again, for the fourth time this year, it's the Newport Greyhounds and the Osceola Seminoles hooking up on what should be an outstanding battle for this regional championship. Being a couple of teams here that are very, very similar, both play very, very hard. They play that never give up basketball, both quality basketball teams, both in the state tournament. Both teams have an opportunity to make a run for a state championship.
Oh, absolutely, David. Just anytime these two teams match up, not just this year, but down through the years, it always makes for a good battle. It's a good rivalry. Played each other tough all year. Osceola gotten the better of us most of the time, but we got a win there at the house. During the regular season, they got us in the district championship, and here we are again in the regional championship. So exciting night to broadcast basketball. I'm proud to be a Newport Greyhound, proud to be in the booth with you, David Black. And as expected, we've got a packed house here
It is a packed house. Great crowd from Osceola with the short track here. Great crowd from the Newport Greyhounds. That's high school basketball. It's what it's all about. Saw a great basketball game right before this one in the finals of the, uh-oh, there goes the garbage can and everything in it. That's not on us, but Mountain View, having lost to Bergman in the finals of the district championship, avenged that loss in the finals of the region and beating Bergman tonight in a heck of a basketball game that we just saw. Then it was 43-34. And, Mountain View and the girls were simply the best team in it all year, undefeated in the conference, and lost to Bergman, but they came back in the regional and won it all. Well,
Mountain View just quality basketball team, and not to take anything away from Bergman, because Bergman is a very, very good basketball team from what I saw tonight. But Mountain View plays with 7 players. Had 2 girls on the bench and just rotated in and out and played great. And I was impressed with both teams, but congratulations to Mountain View on getting the regional championship. Just a good, hard-fought basketball game for those girls.
It's the Hounds and the Osceola Seminoles coming up. The game brought to you by George Kell Motor Company, your authorized Chevrolet and GMC dealer. George Kell Ford as well. Every three-point shot will be sponsored by M&P Insurance Services. This is a team in Osceola, Ben, that will shoot to 3, but they really like to turn their defense into offense just like the Greyhounds do, and they like to take it to the rack.
Oh, absolutely. The name of the game here for both teams, apply pressure, create turnovers, and get in fast break situations where you can score off of your defense, David, basically where you get a steal here at the top of the key and you got a guy already going and you hit him on the layup for the easy 2. But it's going to be a very physical basketball game here tonight. I look forward to seeing how it pans out. I hope that the officiating is a little more liberal tonight, because both these teams play really good defense, and I don't want to see any nitpicking fouls determine the outcome of 2 great basketball teams going at it.
Coach Brian Baseball brings his 21-5 Osceola Seminoles into the contest. The defending AAA state champions, and like we mentioned just a bit ago, they have an opportunity to do it again. They are that good. They beat a very, very solid Bergman team last night. And let me tell you what, anybody that beats Bergman's got a chance to make a run. Newport Greyhounds, 32-2 on the year. And their only 2 losses came to the Osceola Seminoles. Lost by 5 at Osceola, and then lost in the finals of the district championship by a couple of hoops. It should be a great basketball game. The starting lineups are coming right up here momentarily. The Hounds got here by defeating Melbourne 52-48 and then beat Rivercrest 50-39. And now it's Newport and Osceola. Osceola first game against Cave City, winner 52-43, and then beat that Bergman team we talked about last night 53-46. And it's the Hounds and the Seminoles once again for the 4th time this year. Hopefully the 4th of 5 times that we get to play the Seminoles.
I hope you're
Wouldn't
right,
that be awesome
yes,
if both these teams could make it to the championship? Let me tell you what, you're going to see a defensive battle. You're going to see some slam dunks. Coach Basemore, I was going to mention, his game plan last time was to take Jessen Russell out of the game, and they did that, just double teaming the guy. Solid defense by both clubs. Coach Basemore knows what it takes to beat the Greyhounds. The Greyhounds know what it takes to beat the defending state champions. We'll see what happens tonight. It should be an absolute dandy. A.J. Brown for Osceola. Tyler Bell is number 2. M.J. Washington 3. And we'll make sure it's Cash Spann and Jalen Hatch, but I'm sure that's what it's going to be. That's Cash Spann. That guy can slam the basketball. He's great around the hoop. And Jalen Hatch is just a hard-working, could play forward, guard, anywhere he wants to play. Let me tell you what, they put 5 great athletes on the court, as do the Newport Greyhounds. Newport will be the home team based on them being at the top of the bracket. Great crowd on hand for the Hounds. Eric Ross, number 1. Jataylon Cripe. Steady Eddie White, number 10. Tavarius Hardaway with 20 big ones last night. And the man in the middle, number 23, Jessen Russell. I may need to turn mine up just a little bit where I could hear. It's so loud in here, I can hardly hear. That's so much better right there. Chase Lewis, Dylan Hopkins, Chris Reynolds, and the staple, Rashad Billingsley. Been doing it a long, long time. We're just about ready to go. Opening tip. This should be a dandy. The district champ versus the conference champ. And somebody's going to be a regional champ, and both teams are in the state tournament next week. And here we go.
Let's go, Hounds.
It's Hatch, and it's quickly into the Seminoles. Inside, stolen by the Hounds. Turnover by the Hounds. That's Tavares Hardaway. He loses the basketball, and that's just two defensive steals as we start each offensive possession. Well, MJ at the top for three. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
I think that's going to be the story tonight, David, just turnovers and defense. Both these teams thrive on the pressure. It's going to be whoever handles the ball and takes care of the basketball is going to be the winner here tonight.
MJ Washington will get the assignment of guarding Jessen Russell. Jessen, Eric Ross, M&P Insurance three-point shot is off the mark. The Seminoles with the board. The Seminoles will run at any time, and here they come down the lane. That's beautiful. That's Tyler Bell. Bell and Washington both on the football field. Also on the basketball court, phenomenal. 5-0 Seminoles here early. Jessen, double team, kicks it back to Hardaway. He drives inside. Crack is rejected. And a foul in the backcourt. That's what Osceola does so well. They defend the basket. We're a little over a minute in. The Hounds trail 5-0. Brown to Washington. Washington guarded by Cright. Can't get that ball to go, and here comes Eddie White. And he stops in the backcourt and gets it to Eric Ross. Ross, free throw line extended. Left side is short. Got his own rebound. Fake. Eddie White rejected from behind by MJ. Check it. Make it Jalen Hatch. Here comes A.J. Brown. And a traveling violation called. Hatch got the basketball in great position, and then he went up for a shot. Jessen got his hand on it, and then he retained possession of the basketball, and it was a walk.
Yeah, just great defense there by Jessen Russell.
Hounds have had a couple of good looks, couldn't get anything to fall right here. Hardaway. Guarded there by Hatch. Eric Ross. Look at that defense on the perimeter by Hatch. That's a foul on Jalen Hatch. That's one of those fouls that I just soon let them play. Let them play through that.
Well, you don't want to get anybody in foul trouble in a big game like this, and either team can ill afford to give up those.
Hardaway, M&P Insurance three-point shot, in, out, in, yes.
Ensuring success. It's Tavares Hardaway.
So the Hounds are on the board with under 5.5 to play. A whistle and a foul and a holding foul.
No, let's see. Okay, yes.
MJ Washington holding Jatalen Cright. That's MJ's first. That's the second team foul on Osceola. Under 5.5 to play here in the first. Again, both teams are in the state tournament next week at Osceola. The finals will be 2 weeks from today at Hot Springs. So only 3 rounds at Osceola. Kind of a matchup zone here by the Seminoles. Hardaway. It's all man there. Hardaway against Bell. Goes up for a shot. Jessen Russell tried to get the loose basketball. He can't come up with it. This is Tyler Bell, and the Noles want to run. And they call a block on Jalen Kratt. One of the hardest calls in basketball is the block charge call. That could have gone either way, and they gave it to the benefit of the Seminoles, and that's okay. Those are very, very difficult to judge and call on the spur of the moment. Got to be quick. First foul on Jalen. 4 is Cash Span. This is MJ with the basketball, guarded by Eddie White. Tight defense by Eddie. Trying to get a screen from Hatch. MJ for 3. Off the mark, saved by MJ, and the Hounds, Eddie White to the glass. No, out of bounds. Last touch by Osceola. That'll be Newport's basketball for sure. Defenders of the rim. Hounds to inbounds. Ross, head fake. Hardaway at the 4-minute mark here. Eric Ross, M&P Insurance three-point shot is an air ball. MJ will clear the glass, get it to Tyler Bell. He'll generate the offense for the Seminoles. Cash Span against Eddie. This is Jalen Hatch over Jessen. Would not go. MJ with an offensive glass and a putback, but a foul from behind on Eric Ross. So MJ will go to the line for a couple of shots here. Third team foul on the Hounds. First one on Ross.
David, you look at the score here, it's 5-3. With 3.5 to go in the first. I mean, it's just all defense here tonight.
MJ what?
He gets the first one to go there.
MJ has 4. And now 5. And the lead is 4. Rivercrest last night defended the basket well and really made it hard on the Hounds to get a good look. Pratt got a look, but he didn't take it. Jessen inside, off the left hand, right inside the lane.
Beautiful finish there by Russell.
Jessen has 2. We've cut it to 2. It's 7-5 in favor of the Seminoles. Hounds have not led in the basketball game. They're on a 5-2 run as we speak. Tyler Bell against Russell. Off the glass. Tyler Bell has 4. The lead is 4. 9-5. Almost a steal. Pratt's got to bust that one. Double team on Russell. Kind of a matchup zone here. Russell off the glass. That's pretty.
Keep feeding him, David Black. Keep feeding him.
Well, he's got 4, and that's as many as he got in one of the 3 games that we played against Osceola. Neither one of these teams afraid to take it to the glass. Tyler Bell. That's a 3-point shot, and that's a good one. That's Cash Span in the lead back to 5 at 12-7. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Russell. Eric Ross looked at it from 3, Hardaway. It's just a matchup zone for these guys, and they're very good at it. Hardaway for 3. M&P Insurance, 3-point shot, nothing but the bottom of the net. For Tavares Hardaway, that's his second insurance success at M&P Insurance Services.
Absolutely, David Black. Hardaway with a big one there.
And defending here against Tyler Bell. A.J. Brown stripped and walked.
Yes, he did. Great defense there by the Newport Greyhounds.
1:13 to play here in the first quarter. Been no substitutions in. Coach Basemore and Coach Lewis have both gone 5. Can the Hounds get a lead with a three-pointer or the tie with a two? Eddie White, Cripe, in trouble, throws it away. Stolen by Tyler Bell. You cannot throw over that zone for sure. These guys are too good. MJ kicks it out. Another three-point shot. Left side, no. Jessen Russell will clear the glass. Got fouled by MJ, but no call there. Hounds can play for one. Hardaway at the top. Almost identical. You see the clock, and the Hounds have got to make a decision. Eric Ross, Hardaway, and the Hounds do not get a shot off. They do, it goes, but we've played one. You have to wave that one off. It was after the buzzer. So 12-10 our score. We'll be right back.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Newport campus features programs in diesel technology, agriculture technology, surgical technology, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
All of us at George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmicks with a brand new vehicle. GMC Sierra or any number of our little SUVs. Come out to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. Take advantage of brand new rebates, brand new inventory. It's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle. Do it now. Come see us or call us at 870-523-2792. We're George Kell Motors in Newport. GMC, we are professional grade.
Ben, 12-10. I'd say it's a defensive game thus far, and we talked about the one guy that could be a big factor in this basketball game for the Hounds would be Day-Day Braxton off the bench with his ability to hit the three-point shot.
Well, he makes you honor that shot out there from beyond the arc, and it keeps them from jamming the middle down there and down low, and it opens up a lot of your game for Jessen down there because they're essentially double-teaming him in the zone. You know, they've got an extra man kind of playing back behind him. If you get a guy out there like Day-Day that can come in and shoot the three ball, it opens up a lot of offense for you, a lot of options.
Osceola extending their defense out near midcourt. Cripe. Ross. Inside, Eddie White. Eddie White, reverse, yes!
That's going to be another key here tonight, David. Eddie White. We need to see that guy continue to do what he does.
A great call at the end of the quarter out of that time frame to come in, and it was run to perfection by the Hounds. Hounds are tied at 12 with the Seminoles. Flashed for a steal and didn't quite get it. This is Tyler Bell. Cross dribble, pulls up, shot off the mark. Jessen Russell with another board, and the Hounds want to run. Numbers are about even, but a steal by Tyler Bell. And a steal by the Greyhounds. Now the Greyhounds have a 3-on-2, make it 3-on-3, and they'll pull it back out very smartly. Let's see if they get their first lead of the game.
Again, David, turnovers, defense.
Cripe. Inside, loses the basketball. So the Seminoles, a minute and a half into the second quarter, try to retake the lead here. And Jataylin has the tough assignment of MJ Washington. Eric Ross has to guard Tyler Bell. Tavares on A.J. Brown. Shot clock down to 4-3. MJ from the baseline will not fall. Jessen with another defensive rebound.
Those are going to be big in this game, David. We need to keep getting those, and Jessen's doing a fantastic job of rebounding the basketball for us on the defensive side.
You see both guys laying back on Jessen down on the low block. This is Cripe. Pratt drives, reverse, across the lane with the right hand. Good for Jataylon Pratt, driving it to the bucket.
Yeah, just a great move by Pratt, going hard to the goal and getting that layup to fall, David.
Hounds with their first lead of the night at 14-12. MJ, he pulls up his shot, will not fall. Guess who's with the defensive glass? You named it, the man in the middle, big Justin Russell. Hardaway. Eric Ross. It's going to be some high-low here with Jessen and Eddie. Hey, double dribble. So the Hounds turn it over. And Osceola wants a timeout. That'll be a time in to remind you that our sponsors are 80/20 Learning for Autism, Two Chicks Florist and More, Ellis Automotive, M&P Insurance Services, Newport Small Engine Sales and Service, and Diaz Scrap Metal. Greyhound Boosters, Jackson County Auto Sales, the Connie Waters family. Robert Turner, Financial Advisor, Jackson County Judge Jeff Phillips. The Blossoms at Lindley Lane. And Mary Reed, Bratcher Real Estate at 720 Malcolm Avenue. Other boosters include Howard's Glass, Rick Bias, Doyle Family Farms, Mayor Derek Ratliff in the city of Newport, and Judge Henry Boyce. Hounds up by a deuce here. High school basketball at its best. Two great basketball teams just battling each other. MJ, boy, MJ's athletic. He goes right to the glass. He has 7 of the 14 for the Seminoles. We're tied at 14. Eric Ross, free throw line extended right side. Double team. Hop step to Jessen. Now back to Tavares. Hardaway. To Ross. No look there. Got a screen. Trying to drive. Goes inside. Washington gets it to Cricht. Cricht again. Reverse. Will not fall. Jessen with the board. And Jessen off the glass. Good. Jessen Russell has 6. The man in the middle is working it out. Hounds regained the 2-point lead. Dedrick Coleman with 3, who had just checked into the game at the quarter. Coleman with his first basket, and Osceola retakes the lead by 1. Double team at the top. Somebody's got to be open. Hardaway from 15. Jessen tried to get a board. Taken away by Cash Spann. He had defensive possession. And a good rebound by Cash. Nearing the 3-minute mark of the quarter. MJ again. When you need a hoop, you go to your players. Washington, 9 of the 19. A 3-point lead now for the Seminoles. This is Hardaway at the top. Pratt can't get it into Jessen Russell. Hardaway kicks it back out to Ross. Double teamed out there. Back to Hardaway. M&P Insurance. 3-point shot. Good. Hardaway has 3 of those. He has 9. We're tied at 19. And here's another one by Dedrick. It's good. Coleman has 2 of those. He has 6. Off the bench. The lead is 3 for the Seminoles. Eddie White. Eric Ross, M&P Insurance three-point shot way off. This is Kraut with the board, loses it on the ground. Scramble for the basketball. The Seminoles come up with it, and here they come running. Justin Russell says not today. Fabius Hughes will check into the basketball game, so some depth moves by Coach Basemore. Giving starters some rest. The Hounds have gone with their same five, and here comes Day-Day Braxton. MJ is hot as a firecracker. 6-point Seminole lead. (25-19). Flash for a steal. They almost got it. That's great hustle by the Seminoles. That's Tyler Bell. Justin Russell will get a well-deserved break here. And Day-Day Braxton, the three-point shooter in the basketball game. And much more than that, he can play the post, he can play the wing, he can play the point.
He's just a playmaker, David.
Hardaway. Eddie White. Couldn't get it to fall, and the Hounds got to get back, and Braxton does quickly. Tyler Bell. Right by Eddie White. And the lead is 8. Hounds could play for the one last one. It looks like that's what they're going to do. Just hard to pass the ball against this great Osceola defense. Hardaway got the screen. Hardaway drives, kicks it back to Braxton. Braxton, M&P Insurance three-point shot is out of bounds. With 1.8 to play. So Osceola can get a crack at it here. Tyler Bell from half court. It'll count if it goes. It does not. We've played a half. It's 27-19. It's an 8-point lead for the Seminoles. And exciting basketball coming right up. Second half action is next.
At Merchants and Planners Bank, we're more than just your bank. We're part of your community. For over 78 years, we've been helping families grow, businesses thrive, and dreams come true right here in Jackson County. We proudly support local businesses and give back to the community that we love. And we're always there to cheer on the Greyhounds, both on and off the field. Personalized service, local expertise, and people dedicated to making their community happy. That is the Merchants and Planners Bank difference. Merchants and Planners Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
All of us at George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmicks with a brand new vehicle. GMC Sierra or any number of our little SUVs. Come out to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. Take advantage of brand new rebates, brand new inventory. It's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle. Do it now. Come see us or call us at 870-523-2792. We're George Kell Motors in Newport. GMC, we are professional grade.
White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.
George Kell Ford is thrilled to announce our lineup of new Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs that are designed to elevate your driving experience. With the latest entertainment technology at your fingertips, cutting-edge safety features to keep you and your loved ones protected, and the smoothest ride on the road. Gas engines, diesel engines, and even EV vehicles are in stock and ready to drive home today at George Kell Ford in Newport.
George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmicks with a brand new vehicle, GMC Sierra, or any number of our little SUVs. Come out to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. Take advantage of brand new rebates, brand new inventory. It's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle. Do it now. Come see us or call us at 870-523-2792. We're George Kell Motors in Newport. GMC, we are professional grade.
It's my good friend John G. Pennington at George Kell Motor Company, Newport, Arkansas.
That's my good friend David Black.
John G., Pawnee G., what's happening, my friend?
Well, I tell you what, it won't be long till spring comes around.
I
here.
hope so, because it's cold today.
We had 70s one day and 30s the next, and snow and sleet. Then we're going to have tornadoes. Then we're going to have thunderstorms. So, hey, that's all right, though. Because you know what?
What's that?
You remember one time we talked about this. Every single vehicle we have on this lot and on our Ford lot, free windshield wipers. I wanted to bring that back up.
You can't do that.
We had so many people talk about that over the course of the time when we were doing those things. Free windshield wipers, and every vehicle we have has air conditioner and a heater.
Everyone on the lot.
Single,
both lots, Ford lot too?
The Ford lot, that's right. We got the Ford, we got GMC, Chevrolet, and listen, we got a great lineup of vehicles right now. We suffered for a little while. We couldn't get Yukons, we couldn't get Tahoes, we couldn't get the Traverse for some reason. I don't know why. But we got a good inventory right now. They got some good rebates going on, especially on the half-ton trucks, which is what we sell the most of.
You bet.
But it's starting off a rocket year here. Here's 2026, and we're almost a quarter through it. Time flies when you're having fun, right?
It does, John. It does. And the lot looks beautiful. I mean, you got inventory.
We got it, and you can't sell out of an empty cart. But anyway, I want to congratulate the Greyhound sports so far this spring. Boy, I tell you what, basketball teams are doing great, aren't they? Something.
Yes, sir.
I never played much basketball. Nobody could ever figure out why. I knew
Do you have any stories about that?
Yeah, I do, but
You didn't go into them?
Yeah.
Could you not shoot the three? I guess you couldn't shoot the three back then, could we?
No, they didn't have three, but I couldn't even shoot a one. They asked me to dress out because I was out running everybody but Ronnie Hook, and I showed up. He threw me the ball. Coach Duncan did and said, run a 2-1-2 or something. I said, Coach, I don't know anything about that. And he said, go lift weights. I never dribbled, never made a pass. I asked him, I said, did a letter? He said, no, go lift weights.
I do know this. You were a heck of a football player.
Well, I played on a good team, that's for sure.
I get number 64 in the program, number one in my heart, this guy right here. Undefeated. Y'all still undefeated?
Still.
How's that happen?
I don't.
1968.
1968, 10-0, that's right.
Well, what about the Thanksgiving Day game? Last one ever in the history of Thanksgiving Day games, the last one ever. How'd we do?
We squeaked by 46-0.
That's fair.
That's fair.
It's a good way to end it, wasn't it?
That was a good way. Back to the car business.
Yes.
Got good inventory. We've got some pretty good used vehicles. We have sold quite a bit of our used vehicles, but you can see there's a Range Rover, and there's a Infiniti over there, and Tahoes and Yukons and Ram trucks and all kinds of things. So I didn't want to do a particular vehicle because really we've got too many to show.
Right, absolutely.
We still have a few of these, what we call CTPs, D. That's where we put them in a loaner fleet for a little bit. They get a certain amount of time or miles. We can take them out, discount them. And some of those, like we did before, were $10,000, $11,000 off sticker.
Absolutely.
So those are great buys too. So come on out to George Kell Motors right here off Highway 57.
What?
57.
What? I don't get it.
They changed it.
I know.
After 1,000 years. It's at 85. Come on out here. Give us a call, 870-523-2792. You can see our entire inventory on georgekellmotors.com. Look it up. Give us a call. Anybody here will be glad to help you, and we'll get everything going. And we'll even deliver, free of charge, 200 miles. So if you live even a little further than that, I'll
probably get there with you.
We'll probably do a little bit more than that. But yeah, we'll deliver, get it all done. We'll do it the way you want to do it. It's the way we've always done it at georgekellmotors.com.
He is John G. Pennington. I am not, my friend.
And he's glad.
Much love to you, brother.
Much love to you, Dick.
We're George Kell Motor Company in Newport, Arkansas.
Come see us.
George Kell Ford is thrilled to announce our lineup of new Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs that are designed to elevate your driving experience. With the latest entertainment technology at your fingertips, cutting-edge safety features to keep you and your loved ones protected, and the smoothest ride on the road. Gas engines, diesel engines, and even EV vehicles are in stock and ready to drive home today at George Kell Ford in Newport.
Ben Black, we've got 16 minutes to decide who's going to be the champion here and then who's going to be the runner-up. And I can pass along this information. The winner tonight, the winner, plays on Wednesday, March the 4th at 2:30 in the afternoon. And the loser plays at 8:30 that night at Osceola. So there's an update on where we stand on first tournament game. Both will play on March the 4th. It's Osceola's basketball to start the second half of play with an 8-point lead. It's been the biggest lead of the game. On an 8-0 run to close the first half. Inside, and that's just power move right there. Newport had 5 guys, and Tyler Bell went up against 5 and got his 8th point. Seminoles lead by 10. To Talon. Jessen Russell, get in there. Had an opportunity for an and one. See what kind of adjustments the Hounds have made. Obviously, they made some that they got Jessen the ball down on the low block on their first offensive possession. Good to see my good friend Steve Knox from Osceola, and had a great visit with Michael and Bobby Eflin and Gage. And great work that they do at Seminole Nation. I mean, just like us, they love the kids. They love being a part of it, and they're very, very good people. Jessen gets the second. He has 7. Cuts the lead to 9. Hands have got to have stops. MJ kicks it back out to Hatch. Hatch to the top of the key to Tyler Bell. Try to spread the Greyhounds out. Tyler Bell does what he loves to do. Great pass from Bell to Jalen Hatch. You drive one side, you pass off to Hatch, Hatch off the glass, and it's an 11-point lead for the Seminoles. Great execution by the Seminoles there. Eric Ross to Hardaway. Down low, Eddie White. Eddie White can't handle it. And the Hounds turn it over, get it back to the Seminoles.
That's just that pressure Osceola's applying right there, David. Hounds just got to keep our composure and play basketball.
Hounds down by 11. Tyler Bell. Just so fluid with the basketball. Just so quick. A.J. Brown. M.J. Washington. Spin move, turn around, jump shot. Good for M.J. He has 14 of the 33. And when you play in Ben, you say, well, what weapon do you not want to shoot the basketball? And they have weapons everywhere. They get a block and get the ball back. They're up by 13. That's 2 pushes inside, but that's just good defense. Look at M.J. Washington, and a foul on M.J. Great sportsmanship by M.J. Washington, picking Jessen up after committing the foul on him. Just great hustle by both teams there, and great sportsmanship as well. That's the second foul on MJ. Hounds trail 33-20. 5.5 to play. He's got to shoot that shot. M&P Insurance 3-point shot is good. You got to shoot those, Jalen. Talked to his grandpa at halftime, and he said, I got to get my grandson to shoot the basketball when he's open, and I agree. Hounds have cut it to 10. This is Tyler Bell. Look at him go strong to the glass. A little short. Jessen. Hounds have numbers. Cried off the glass. Good. Hounds have cut it to 8. Hounds on a 5-0 run here. Compliments of Jalen Cried. A.J. Brown. And a basket by Jalen Hatch. I don't know whether that was an air ball and an offensive rebound or Just a great rebound by Hatch, but he had great position underneath, and we've got an official's timeout. Day-Day Braxton will check in, and Coach Lewis says, let's play on.
Barris got hit in the nose, looks like, down here underneath the goal. They're checking him out. May have a nosebleed.
Day-Day Braxton will check in. Ross travels. Not sure that little hop step is a travel, but they called it. We'll live with it. It's a 10-point Seminole lead. And Coach Basemore needs a chat down here with Tyler Bell. Double screen at the top. This is what this guy does best. Out of bounds, last touch by the Hounds. Osceola to inbounds. From about 15, it's off the mark. Jessen Russell again on the defensive glass. Eric Ross just trying to get across half court. Tyler Bell is just defending him tremendously well. Braxton against Brown. Stolen by Tyler. Tyler over Cripe. That's about as pretty as you can get. Tyler Bell has 10. The lead is 12 at 37-25. And Hardaway will check back in. Eric Ross comes out, so Braxton will stay in the basketball game. We have a timeout, and it reminds me that the game is brought to you by El Puente Mexican Restaurant. Best Mexican food in the world by Arkansas Still, a community-minded leader in Jackson County. JB's Heat and Air, Jordan Bumpus, being a guy that really does great work.
Oh, absolutely, David. He shows up when you need him there, and he's dependable, and gotten us lined out several times here recently.
870-731-7276. Drew Hahn at the Pest Detective. If your house is bugged and you need some privacy because it's invaded and you don't want to pay high dollar prices for big companies that charge you because they got a big company, do some business with the local guys. Drew Hahn, the Pest Detective. Need to tell the story at some time about the Pest Detective in Conway, saving Grant and Hannah Black about $15,000 on a job one time. And that's the Sullins twins. Braxton, Hounds trail by 12. Ross, M&P Insurance three-point shot off the mark. Rebounded by Cash Spann. And to Tyler Bell, and he walks it across the timeline. Churchman Building Center aces the place. All your building needs. Tyler Bell. Well, look at Brown inside. No, Braxton. It's a 3-on-1 break now for the Hounds. Day-Day, yes.
And that's what Day-Day can do, David.
Well, it was defense first, and he turned it into offense on the break. He took it right to the glass. Hounds have cut it to 10. Need to have a good run the last 2.5 minutes here of the third quarter. Hardaway and Washington battling underneath.
It's a little pressure of Newport's own there.
Well, both these teams can play exceptional defense, and that's what wins you championships.
Hounds got to keep applying pressure and just stick to their game here offensively.
Hardaway at the top. Ross at a wing. Here comes Jessen with the pick. Hardaway drives in the lane. And good.
Beautiful by Hardaway. Just create separation at the rim.
And Coach Basemore needs a timeout.
Rightfully so.
He wants to talk about it. Get his guys together and Visited with Coach Basemore after the district tournament championship, and he just talked about coaching and coaching kids, and so you hold the kids accountable, and just they play hard for him. They do what they're supposed to do. Chase Lewis, not nearly as much experience as Coach Basemore, but let me tell you what Chase does. Chase demands the respect, and he gets it. You can see these kids from Osceola the same with Coach Basemore. Coach Robert Hooks, just great athletic director. We'll be over at their places next week, and we're certainly looking forward to it. 8-point lead here, 37-29. Hounds on a 4-0 run. Coach Basemore has drawn up something, and that's rejected by Braxton, but a foul's called. Coach Basemore had the right play, got the open shot. Day came from way behind to foul, but it's just great defense by Day as well. Tyler Bell to the line. Got the bounce that he needed. Tyler Bell has 11. Hounds have got a run in them, and we're going to see it. Hardaway kicks it to Braxton. Got a screen. Eric Ross guarded by Brown. Braxton at the top. Emmett Pincher's three-point shot off the mark. Justin Russell with a board. Back to Ross. Hounds trail by 9, under a minute to play in the third. Ross is fouled by whom? MJ, and that's his third. Eric Ross gets fouled by Dedrick Coleman. Call a block on Coleman there. Great job of penetrating by the Hounds. Coach Lewis wants a timeout. And as a reminder, the game is brought to you by White River Health, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care right here in Newport. Dr. Kelly McKinney, Tree Wine Sensations, Woodbriar Nursing Home. Also by Eye Care RX Pharmacy, the Sonic Drive-In in Newport, NEDC, Newport Economic Development Commission, Merchants and Planters Bank, Norris Lawn Care, doing flower beds. Now's the time. If you want to redo your flower bed, now is the time, so you can give him a call at 870-664-0266. He'll come by and give you an estimate on what it'll take to redo your flower beds. He's going to do ours here next week. Good young man, runs his own business, local guy, a Newport Greyhound. Do a little business with Norris Lawn Care. Delta Trailer Manufacturing for well over 50 years, nearing 55 years of service at the Newport Air Base Industrial Park. Dale and Mary Eves, go Hounds from Delta Trailer Manufacturing. And Norman Baker Pharmacy at 2200 Malcolm Avenue in Newport. Mary Davison crew. Hounds with the basketball, trailing by 9. Hardaway looking, in trouble, got to throw it in. Gets it to Braxton. Ross looks at it from 3, inside the three-point lane. Russell down the lane, and a blocking foul on MJ Washington, and that's 4 on MJ. MJ will have to sit down. Justin Russell has been a load for the Seminoles to handle tonight.
David, Justin can do it all. He can rebound, he can shoot free throws, he can shoot the basketball.
And he can defend.
He's a force to be reckoned with.
Fabius Hughes will check in for MJ. Trying to cut into the 9-point lead here. And does by 1. He has 8.
Hounds trail by 8.
About an 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tyler Bell, 14. Jessen Russell. A lot of time left. Jessen to Day-Day, and Day-Day throws it away. That's just great defense by those guys. Cash Span. And then a foul. Eric Ross, his second foul. 12 seconds to play in the quarter. An 8-point deficit for the Hounds. The Seminoles with the basketball. This could be big on what happens here. It won't go. We played 3. Hounds trail by 8. We'll be right back.
It's time to roll with a degree in diesel technology from ASU Newport. Diesel trucks drive America's economy, and if you can fix it, you can start your career as a diesel technician. Diesel techs are in demand locally and nationwide, making good money with growth opportunity and job security. Enroll in an ASU Newport diesel technology program and start your rewarding career when you graduate. Register online at asun.edu. That's asun.edu. Enroll and start now at ASU Newport.
George Kell Ford is thrilled to announce our lineup of new Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs that are designed to elevate your driving experience. With the latest entertainment technology at your fingertips, cutting-edge safety features to keep you and your loved ones protected, and the smoothest ride on the road. Gas engines, diesel engines, and even EV vehicles are in stock and ready to drive home today at George Kell Ford in Newport.
Ben Black, we've got a quarter to decide a region champion and a number 1 seed going into the state tournament next week. The great news is the Greyhounds are going to the state tournament.
Absolutely, David. You know, this is not a do-or-die game. This is more of a pride game here. Hounds trail by 8 right here to start the 4th quarter. But a lot of basketball left. We've got 8 minutes to decide who the winner of this one's going to be. Regardless what happens, we know that both teams are going to fight to the bitter end.
And here we go, the last. Well, that was almost a backcourt by the Hounds. With double pressure out front. Ross in trouble. Gets it to Hardaway. Hardaway drives inside. Russell off the glass. Pretty great assist by Hardaway.
Yep, you got to beat the double team up top, David. If you do that, you've got Jessen Russell down low one-on-one, and he can play one-on-one with anybody in the state.
Hounds trail by 6 here. 7.5 to play.
Osceola looks to open up that lane for Tyler Bell to
He's
drive
coming.
into the paint.
He's coming. He'll get a screen and drive. Got the screen, and here's the drive, and it's a foul and a blocking foul on Eddie White. Number 2 on Eddie. Obviously the first team foul here in the 4th quarter. Hounds trail by 6, and Osceola almost threw it out of bounds. A.J. Brown. This is Hardaway. Jessen Russell down low. Last touch by whom?
Newport ball. Last touch by Osceola there.
Still an 8-point lead for Osceola. The Hounds did cut it to 6. Great pass and great play.
Just off the back of Osceola defender there. Hardaway.
has 13. Played well by the Hounds. Hounds have cut it to 6 again. A.J. Brown needs some help. Out of bounds, last touch by the Hounds. CNM Ag Depot, Unity Health. Eric Ross trying to come up with a steal. A great effort by him going up and trying to slap it out on an Osceola player.
Well, he hit it on the inbound, and then he tried to hit it back off the guy to create a turnover. Just great effort.
15 on the shot clock. Top of the key, Hughes. Hughes wants to drive. Almost lost it. And an offensive foul, yes. You saw the push from Dedrick Coleman. Great defensive position by Justin Russell. Hounds trail by 6.
Keep battling, Hounds. 6:07 to go. Clock moving.
And a wet spot underneath the O's basket. Fisher will get that dried up. It'll be Newport's basketball with a chance to cut into that 6-point lead. Still a wealth of time to play. M.J. Washington on the bench with 4 fouls. Can the Hounds take advantage of that situation? Here's Hardaway. Eddie White. Day-Day Braxton. Justin Russell on a foul over the back on Tyler Bell. Tyler Bell's first. Jalen Hatch will check in. Dedrick Coleman checks out for the Seminoles. Hardaway is fouled by Fabius Hughes. That's his first 13th foul this quarter. Eric Ross, double team. Little spin hook shot, good. Hounds have cut it to 4. It's 40-36. And the Seminoles want to run some clock. Get the play that they want. Look at the Hounds chase for 3 off the mark. Mad scramble. Maybe an over the back call. They call jump ball. It stays with Osceola. Tyler Bell to inbounds for the Seminoles. Watch Jalen Hatch. Oh, great defense by Day-Day Braxton.
Just denying every pass there. Same thing right here, Hounds.
This is Hughes with the basketball. A.J. Brown, Anthony Brown. Hounds trying to get a steal, and they get it. Trailing by 4 with 4.5 to play in the game. White River Area Agency on Aging, Jackson Funeral Home, First Horizon Bank, and Dr. Gavin McDowell Eye Care Center, along with Fathead Pizza. Hardaway drives the lane. Eddie White gets the loose ball, and he is fouled. And will go to the line and shoot a pair. I like our chances if it comes down to a free throw shooting contest. And there I go. So why do I say it? Eddie White gets another. 4:21 to play here in the basketball game. In and out, Jessen Russell off the glass, yes!
Who else but number 23, Jessen Russell, with the putback.
He has 12, and the Hounds have cut it to a 2-point lead. It's 40-38, and the Seminoles into the front court. Tyler Bell says, I need the basketball, and they give it to Brown.
Greyhound fans on their feet and being loud, David.
MJ back in the basketball game. That is a block, absolutely. Great position by Russell. Oh. I guess I missed that one.
Boy, I guess I did too. So Jessen picks up his first foul.
I thought that was just like last night. I thought Jessen got there, and he did. Looking back on it on the replay, he did get there. But anyway, we got to play on. We trail by 2. MJ over Russell. MJ has 16 to lead back to 4. .335 remaining in the game. Hardaway in the lane, kicks it. Day Braxton, 3-point shot, in and out. Wouldn't go. Russell almost had a board. Here come the Seminoles running. They're going to slow it up. Play a little, keep away here. Right at 3 minutes to play. Hounds trail by 4, 42-38. MJ. Spin move, shot up, no, short. Rebound Russell. Into the front court. Ross. Hardaway for 3. M&P Insurance 3-point shot, no good. And a steal by the Hounds. But a foul before the steal, maybe?
Yeah, they're going to call it on Hardaway. You know, he got a partial block there. So I guess they're going to say he made some contact with the block.
Well, not to complain, so we'll just move on. Same guy made the block call, charge call decision last night. A.J. Brown. Hatch wanted the 3. MJ against Ross. Crossover dribble. Stolen by the Hounds. And the Hounds ought to get an easy one here. Nothing's easy in this game. The Hounds can't handle it. Braxton drives in. Over to Hardaway. Hardaway off the glass. No. Osceola with a rebound. Under 2 to play. Two great teams battling it out here, Ben.
You can't ask for anything better than high school basketball, David.
And a steal by the Hounds and a takeaway by Osceola, but out of bounds. Last touch by the Seminoles.
A little over a minute and a half to play. Hounds need a couple buckets, David. Tyler Bell going to stay with Hardaway all the way.
Shot clock down to 20. Ross traveled, he sure did. 1:17 to play. Osceola with a 4-point lead, and Coach Lewis wants a timeout. Fletcher Land surveying. Bringing you Greyhound basketball. been everything as we expected here, Ben.
Oh, Dave, it's just a great high school basketball game.
All 3 times that we have played, it's been good. It's been a good one.
Well, you know what you're going to get with Osceola. They're the defending state champions. Great basketball team. But the Hounds played them tough every time we've seen them. We got the best of them, or they got the best of us at their place. We got the best of them at our place. They beat us in the district finals, and then we're meeting them here now tonight in the regional final. But just superb high school basketball action from these two teams when they meet up.
And let me say this. I don't know anything about anybody else around the state of Arkansas in AAA basketball. I know nothing about anybody. But I do know this. You're going to have to be a very, very, very good basketball team to beat either one of these two.
I agree with you 100%, David.
This is the 4th time we've played them, and it wouldn't surprise me to see them a 5th. That's double dribble, yes, sir. That is double dribble for sure.
Big time play right there by Hardaway just to initiate that pressure, David, that caused a double dribble. Anytime you put pressure on somebody like that and make them go faster than they want to go, you're going to have things like that.
We're nearing the minute mark of the basketball game, and the Hounds have got to have a hoop. Hardaway drives, nowhere to go. Gives it up to Braxton. We probably can't see it in the screen. Hardaway down the lane. Little floater, yes! And the Hounds get a steal and a hoop and a foul.
No foul. He's inbounding the basketball, and this pressure that they've been applying here, the Greyhounds applied. Osceola's trying to inbound the basketball, and it goes. He passes it off the back of the goal.
We didn't get a hoop.
We did get a hoop. But off the back of the goal, they're taking it out off the back of the goal on the inbound. So there's a turnover, Newport basketball. Big time break for the Hounds there.
We'll take it. I was looking the other way for some strange reason. Linda Black on me. Pay attention, David. So a turnover on Osceola.
Osceola turns the ball over, David, yes.
In a 2-point game right here.
In a 2-point game.
Well, we're going to go down to the last 43.8 seconds to play. Hounds with a chance to tie the game with a deuce, take the lead with a tray. And the Hounds turn it over. MJ about to step out of bounds and wisely called timeout. He did get the timeout.
So 41 seconds to go here.
With a 35-second clock. So if they just get the one possession, the Hounds could have a chance. If you hold them and they shoot at the end of their 35, the Hounds would have a few seconds to get it the length of the floor to try to win it or tie it. If they score, makes it a little bit more difficult. This is one of those times where the Hounds have 4 fouls. Your coach Chase Lewis, you gotta decide.
Yeah, do you send them to the line and
at some time late in the shot clock? It's been a great high school basketball team and great basketball game by 2 great teams. MJ Washington. I think he's trying to foul. They didn't call it. I think he's still trying to foul. See if the Hounds can get a steal. Good foul. Tyler Bell will go to the line for 2. They said we had 4 fouls on the board, so apparently we don't. We're out there asking. Coach Baseball wants a timeout. Obviously the clock is wrong. The scoreboard is wrong. Second personal foul on Hardaway and a timeout for the Osceola Seminoles. So maybe the next one will put him at the line. You can't see on the scoreboard now how much time's left in the game simply because they put a minute up there and run the minute off.
Got 23 seconds left to play, David. Yeah, 23.9, almost 24 seconds.
And I think the shot clock resets.
There will be no shot clock.
Well, if it was 23 and it was going to expire at 6 or 7, if you reset it, it makes a difference.
That's very true. I'm not sure about that, David.
So at 23.9, if they don't,
you would think
if they don't put anything on the shot clock, it is a reset, and you don't reset it because there's 23.9 left.
And it looks like that's what they're going to do.
Hounds need a steal. Osceola gets what they want. M.J. Washington to the line. M.J. has 16 on the night. He leads all scorers. And he gets 2. Misses the first of 2. And he hits the second. 17 points left. The Hounds need a quick 2 and a timeout or a 3-point shot to tie. And Coach wants a timeout to talk about it. Ben, lots of things you could choose here. There's 12.9 to go. You're probably going to have to set up a 3, I would think. After you get the ball, the way Osceola pressures the basketball, you probably won't have a lot of time left, but you could try for a quick 2 and a timeout. Just depends on if anybody's open. I'm sure those are some of the options that Coach Lewis has to pick here.
Well, like you say, David, there's several ways to attack it, but either way, Hounds have to come up with a score right here to have a chance to win this ball game.
Boy, it's been a dandy of a basketball game. Regional championship game. 2 rivals for many, many years on the football field, the basketball court. I know that the rivalry dates back to 1972 because Newport and Osceola played football against each other in 72 and 73 because I played against them. Well over 50 years.
Here we go, David, with 12.9 to go.
Hardaway back courts it. Eric just threw the ball where Hardaway couldn't get it. Too close to the line. And the Hounds will have to foul immediately. Hounds almost had a steal. Still trying to get a steal and get a foul. It'll be Cash Spann to the line, and he's an excellent free throw shooter. .7. Missed the free throw. Jalen Hatch will come in. Dedrick Coleman comes out. Got it. Big free throw to say the least. Eric Ross, MVP Insurance three-point shot will not fall, don't foul. Osceola wins it by 44-40. Congratulations to the Seminoles. Defeating the Newport Greyhounds for the third time this year. Beat us by 5 at Osceola. Beat us by 4, I think, in the district tournament, and beat us by 4 here. Congratulations to both teams. They'll have the celebration trophy presentation. We'll keep it right here. .44-40, Ben. Final thoughts on the game?
Just a great basketball game. You know, give Osceola credit. They got it done here tonight. But I'm going to tell you something. These Hounds, David, they played hard, and they're as good a team as there is in it. Had every chance to win, every opportunity to win the basketball game here tonight. Just didn't go our way. But we know where we stand.
Great sportsmanship. M.J. Washington coming over and hugging Chase Lewis and with Rashad. I think there's a great mutual respect between these two teams and the two towns.
Well, the two programs, there has to be, David. I mean, you look back at down through the years, the rivalries and the games, the close games, and you have to respect one another as competitors.
Well, you do. You do respect the Osceola Seminoles. And they, in turn, I'm sure, respect the Newport Greyhounds. Runner-up trophy in the regional goes to the man in the middle for the Greyhounds, Justin Russell. And the region champs, the Osceola Seminoles. Congratulations to Coach Basemore, Michael and Bobby Eflin, and crew from Seminole Nation. They'll be hosting the state tournament this next week. We're looking forward to coming. Much respect between the two programs, Ben, as we mentioned. Hounds are disappointed, and they need to be disappointed.
But they fought their guts out, David, and they left everything out here on the court, and that's all you can ask for out of a basketball team. We know we can play with these guys. We know we can beat these guys. Didn't get it done tonight.
They're naming the all-region teams now. Buda Harris, I missed the first couple. But Buda Harris from Osceola.
From Newport, number 22,
Tavarius Hardaway makes the all-tournament team.
And from Newport, number 23, Justin Russell.
And Justin Russell makes the all-tournament team. Great job, guys.
From Osceola.
And now for the Seminoles.
Tyler
Dale. He and M.J. Washington have had a great run. Buddies.
Number 12,
Jalen Hatch, number 12.
And from Osceola, and your MVP, number 3,
M.J. Washington with the MVP award. Very deserving. State tournament next week at Osceola. We'll be there to bring you that action. And I'm looking for my sheet that tells when we play. All right, the Hounds will play at 8:30 on Wednesday, March the 4th. Seminoles will play that same day, but they play at 2:30 in the afternoon. We play the late game that night at 8:30. And if we win, we would play at 2:30 on Friday. And if we were to win, we played 1:30 on Saturday. So a late game and then a couple of early games on 4, 6, and 7. So we'll just see what happens. But Ben, I certainly enjoyed having you with us. It's been a great run through the first couple of tournaments. Seminoles the best of the Greyhounds. And you got one more. You got a state tournament, and you just hope that the Greyhounds can do what they need to do to get them into the finals.
Absolutely, David. You just keep on plugging, and like you said, you got to do what you got to do. And two great teams battle it out here tonight. Osceola comes away with the win here tonight, but hopefully that we'll see these guys again down the road.
4, Linda Black. 4, Anthony May. 4, Josh Nation, who's on assignment from a good buddy, Benjamin Earl Black. I'm David Black from Manila, Arkansas. Hounds come up short 44-40, and we'll see you next week.